Guys, I am calling this cheesy meatball boats. This is something my kids like. I make it for them when I'm cooking something that they don't like, and this takes 10 minutes to make. So I always have frozen meatballs in the freezer, whether I make them and freeze them or I buy the pre-made ones, because it's an easy way to make a quick meal, especially for the kids. So these are frozen meatballs that I thawed, and I just put some sauce in the pan, and now I'm going to take a nice big roll and I am going to cut it down the middle, but I'm not going to cut all the way through. I'm going to leave an inch, half an inch to an inch on each end because I want to make a boat out of the bread. I don't want to slice it all the way through. So I just leave about an inch on each side, and then I just squeeze the inside, squish it, fold the inside in, the ends in a little bit, press the inside to make like a boat. And then I have my little toaster oven tray with an aluminum foil, and I'm going to use that to hold up the boat, but I'm pressing the inside of the bread in to make room for the meatballs. Tonight we're having chicken and rice for dinner, and my son does not like rice, and he doesn't like the seasonings I'm using, so I'm making him this. It takes 10 minutes to make. So you just want to heat the sauce with the meatballs. You already have your boat made with the bread. And now you're just going to load up the bread with all the meatballs. You're going to stuff it really well. You want to use a roll that's a little tiny bit pliable so that you can get it nice and full. And that's it. And if you're making this for the whole family, I mean, this is good to make for dinner with like a side salad for the whole family if you want. And then you just use a bigger baking sheet and put it in your oven. But I'm just making one for my son. And I'm just going to load this up with meatballs. I'm putting all those meatballs in there. It's going to be loaded. And I'm going to put some sauce. And then I'm going to cover this in cheese on top and put it in the toaster oven under broil just until it melts. He doesn't like it bubbly brown. He likes it just melted. And you have yourself a filling, delicious, wholesome sandwich for dinner. Meatball parm. I call it cheesy meatball boats. And that's it. And these take 10 minutes. So this would, be good to make for the whole family. A nice quick dinner on a weeknight. And that's it. Voila. So just load it up. You can fit more than you think you can fit. Just put them all in there, put some extra sauce on there. And then you take the foil and you crunch it up on both sides, and you're using it as a stand to hold up your sandwich, because now you're going to put all the mozzarella on top and you're going to put it in your toaster oven or your oven under broil just to melt the cheese. Okay, so now you're going to take your shredded cheese. This is plain mozzarella, part skim, but you can also use the pizza blend that comes shredded. That's really good too. But just put your cheese right on top. And then you're going to flavor it a little bit more. Just take some garlic powder and sprinkle some garlic powder right over the cheese before you put it under the broiler. And it just gives it a totally just delicious flavor. And that's it. Put this under the broiler just for the cheese to melt. Or if you like it toasty, let it get nice and bubbly brown. And that's it. Your cheesy meatball boats are done. Okay, normally I would serve it just like this, but he wants it cut in half today. So, yeah, let's get this cut in half. I'm going to get it on a plate. Okay, guys, he wants it cut in half. So now here comes the fun part, getting this cut. Get yourself a serrated knife, folks. Okay, here we go. Ooh, toasty warm. With a serrated knife, goes much easier. And voila, cheesy meatball boats. Yum. Simple dinner. So there you go, guys. Make yourself some cheesy meatball boats for a quick weeknight dinner, or just because you want to treat yourself to something that's delicious, cheap, easy, simple, and delicious. Thanks for watching. Bye.